Hello guys, what's up? It's Ashif here again. So, are you a portrait photographer or love the really shallow depth of field? That means if 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, 2 or 2.8 and shoot some photos in really low light, then I think some f1.4 will be on your wish list. If you have someone, then it is great, but if you don't, then you really wish to have some glass that really fast f1.2, f1.4, if that not possible, at least f1.8. And currently you are using a Fujifilm camera as your main camera body, then you have some good news, because Sigma announces 3 particular prime lenses for the Fujifilm which have really fast aperture 1.4. I'm not talking about all of the 3 lenses in this video because I already created a dedicated video about all of this, so go there and watch it. Here I am differentiating 2 particular lenses, and I think you should watch this before going to buy any lens in this particular aperture. One is the Fujifilm's own 16mm f1.4 weather resisting lens, and the second one is the Sigma 16mm DCDN f1.4 lens. They are having the exact same focal length and exact same aperture number of f1.4. So if you want to buy any of these lenses, or if you need just 16mm or 24mm in full frame and really need a fast aperture, fast lens, and really need some shallow depth of field, then which one you should buy between these 2? So just take a look at this video till the end. I think I can give you the answer that which one you should buy. So the first point is the price point. While the Fujifilm has a price tag of $999, roughly $1,000 you can say, while on the same point Sigma has a price point of just $449, less than half of the price you will be paid if you choose the Sigma one. Now, if you have $1,000 in your pocket to waste, or if you have a rich guy, have lots of money, then don't waste your time to see this particular video and choose a Fujifilm one. But rather than that, if you have $500 to $600 in your pocket and really need this kind of lens, I think you should consider the Sigma 16mm f1.4 than the Fujifilm 16mm. Both of these 2 lenses built excellently. While the Fujifilm has a totally weather resisting body metal construction, there is no bad news about this particular lens. It will be a really small piece of glass that you will be proud by owning it. On the last part, the Sigma has a splash and dust proof lens. That will be great if you use the Sigma one, but if you just compare these two, the build quality, the build material of these 2, then I think Fujifilm has a little bit upper hand in this particular area. Fujifilm lens has a weight of 375 gram and Sigma weight 405 gram. Fujifilm's lens dimension is 73.4 by 73 mm and Sigma's dimension is 72.2 by 92.6 mm. So Fujifilm is actually lighter and shorter than the Sigma one. If you want more portability, then I think you again should go and buy the Fujifilm. But it does not signify the double price tag. You have to understand that. Okay, Fujifilm has 13 elements in 11 group with 9 rounded diaphragm blade, and Sigma has a 16 element in 13 group with 9 round diaphragm blade. So they are almost identical. In both of the two lenses you will have a 9 blade. That means the same sunburst you will get, the 9 arrow you will get while you are shooting directly towards the sun. So I think there are no problem or any distinguishable thing between these two glasses. Fujifilm 16mm has a closest focus distance of just 15 cm, while the Sigma has a closest focus point of 25 cm. So you can get double close-up on your Fujifilm lenses. Now it is a distinguishable thing. Now if it just justify the double price tag for you, if you really need that much closing focus distance, then you should go and buy the Fujifilm. But I don't think anyone buy the Fujifilm or Sigma 16mm for the macros or closest focus distance like that. Either they will shoot some street portrait, street photography in really dark situation, low light situation, or they will use this particular lens for videography or landscape and nature photography. And I don't think in any of the situation they really need a real closing focusing distance. So I don't think that here Fujifilm has an edge. Yes, on paper they has an edge, but in practical way I don't think so. Okay. Now the last one is a real game changer. Sigma does not have any physical aperture on the lens, while Fujifilm has a physical aperture ring on the lens. Now, if you really use some old and new Fujifilm lens, you know that how really good that ring is. You can alter the aperture number from your lens. You don't tweaks the settings and do that on your camera. It is a great thing that Fujifilm has on their lenses, and I think every single camera manufacturer should give a aperture ring on their lens with the focus ring also. But most of them don't give this, but I think they should. So it is a very distinguishable thing. So if you are an old Fujifilm user and really love that, then you will not find this on the Sigma lenses. You can find this on the Fujifilm lenses. If it is a game changer, mind changer for you, then be it, but I don't think so. Yeah. So that's basically all between the differences of these two lenses. So if your budget is tight, if you really going for the quality, functionality, then I think Sigma can be your option. Under $500, it is the best wide angle lens you can get for videography or for photography, portrait, or either street photography in low light condition. But if you have the money and really own some good Fujifilm glasses, really need the physical aperture bottom and really going for the looks, the retro looks, then I think Fujifilm can also be an option for those situations. So you can pick the Fujifilm, but my pick is the Sigma 16mm DCDN f1.4 lens between these two. And let me know your opinion that if you have the option to choose any of these lenses, then which one you should buy, choose, and why? Let me know in the comment section below. Goodbye guys, have a nice day, see you on the next video.